Hi, day 16 of the Art Moves. I just want to show y'all something. Look at how many seeds in this one tree. It's a red maple tree. I mean, if that's not inspiring, look how many tries it gets. It gets all those tries. Just remember that when you put effort into something. Just keep trying. Just keep working at it. Start gathering, coming around. Okay, I'm going to switch it up on you, and we are doing things in a different order just to keep you interested. We're going into swimming dragon first. Okay, so come stretching to the side, trying to get more flexion in your lateral spine, right along, and getting more space in between each vertebrae so more nerve flow can happen to your internal organs. So you're coming down, go across your neck, go over the middle, go over the lower part, come back across, back and forth until you get back up to your neck. Then you're straightening the legs more and coming up. So you are going side to side. Remember, whichever way your hands go, your hips go the other way. So you're swinging the tail, going back and forth. If you look this up on the interwebs, you're going to find a lot of different variations of swimming dragon qigong. This is the one that I find most effective for the internal organ massage and harmony. And bring the hands down the midline and preparing for, we're doing the 8 brocades first. Lifting earth to heaven, up and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One more time, up you go, and exhale, arms come down. Let's go right into the bow. Wide stance, pull back, and let the arrow go. So this maple tree I pass it every day when I walk my dogs, and it's not in someone's yard. It's kind of just on the side of a kind of major road, as you see the traffic going behind me. And I just wanted to give it some praise and attention and offer it some qigong. And look at all the seeds. It's fascinating how many there are. Going back and forth in your bow stance. Good. And come to standing, step together. And now start to shake it out. So you see we get a little bit more random in between the poses, just letting the body move and kind of a random way to let the muscles release. Okay. Time for separating heaven and earth. Separate, turn the head, turn back, look up, and follow the hand down. So things you can do to improve this. More isometric energy of pushing the hands away from each other, and a more intentional turn of the neck, lifting of the chin. So it can feel a little robotic. That's okay. You're trying to not blend these movements together. You're trying to let the head turn be the head turn back be very precisely back, the chin up and chin down. So we're retracing these ranges of motion that we kind of lost the separate independent movements of the neck. Okay. Opening, turning, and arm down. Okay, 3 times, lift and lower. Yeah, and you'll see there's a similar motion in number 2 of the Dao Yin, the same arms. Okay, Wise Owl looks behind. Again, The neck will free up if you can get more length in your spine and if you can provide more stability in your spine. Lifting, opening, turn the head, and then exhale through the middle. It's okay if your rhythm is faster or slower than mine. If you do more or less, it's okay. Breathing, turning, trying to keep the shoulders and the hips square to the front. Don't let them get dragged along with the neck. That's why making the back really strong and the legs really strong will keep your shoulders and hips in the same spot. So you're only turning the head. Okay, shake it out. You can jump up and down a little bit. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You know how I normally like sand, being on sand, but I think I might have found my new favorite surface, and it's this like mossy ground cover underneath this tree. Okay, into dragon swings its tail, coming up and swinging through the lunge and coming up the other side. Be very, very conscious of going all the way down over that knee, then coming all the way up as far as you can, then back down over the knee, through the middle. Use your hands if you need to. If you're able to get into a more stable lunge, it's okay to have the hands on the ground and walk from one foot to the other. If you're getting better range of motion in your hips, more stability, more balance, then that's what you should do. And coming back up through the middle. Just finished dragon swings its tail. 3 times, lift and lower. So those are not leaves on this tree. There's all these red seeds. I mean, there's got to be thousands and thousands. It's impressive. Okay, what are we doing now? We're doing bringing heaven down to earth. Okay, down the backs of your legs. Stand up as one piece from hips to fingertips. Arching back. Arms swing back and around to support your low back. Down the backs of the legs. So realizing like, yes, this is a strengthener. Yes, you're moving your body weight around. But also, this is a shoulder opener as your arms go back as far as you can. It's a kidney tonic. And on purpose, try to keep your palms flat against the butt and the backs of your legs all the way down. This is intentional. This is important for the bladder channel. It calms the bladder channel, calms the yang of that, the extra. Okay, and roll yourself up. And 3 times, you know what to do. Lift and lower. Bounce around a little bit. Dropping. And dropping. Okay. Here we go. Okay, you are pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. You've done this enough to realize some days you don't think you're going to punch a lot and there's a lot there, and some days you think you have a lot to punch out and you might not. So you can fine-tune this. It can be your punch du jour. And just really you're just letting that extra aggression out. Okay? It doesn't have to be directed to anything or anyone, preferably not. You're just trying not to let it build within you. Keep punching. Keep punching. Good. Keep going. Try to free it up. What if you could just unleash it versus trying to force it? So just let it go. Let it flow out. Your breathing, if you're going fast, your breathing's got to keep up with that. So you You can do that fire breathing, the fast exhale, 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 exhale. Okay, keep on going. Keep on going. All right, we got to be ending soon. Yep, there it is. Out, out, out. That tree had a lot. That tree had a lot. I really just loved spending time with this tree because, like I said, it's not in someone's yard. It's just like along the road. And I'm not sure anybody really ever gives it attention, but it has a lovely mossy carpet underneath it. I'm going to say hi to it every time I walk the dogs now. Okay. Finishing up and exhaling down. Okay. Can lift up and then really pull in. Finish up. Really zip up your brocade. Okay. Moving into the Tao Yin 12 movements. Okay, so gathering and preparing for number 1, beginning of heaven's creation. This is called. The arms will come by the sides, the legs are together. Pick a direction you're going to step out, shift the weight, step out, follow the hand up and forward. The knees bending drops the arms, the leg straightening lifts the arms, shift the weight back to the standing leg and arms down as legs straighten. Other side. So shift out, up and out and forward with the arms. Follow the other hand. So each side you see you do 2 circles with the arms and then you step back and arms down. Okay, here's the new and improved hand position. You're going to bring the top hand onto below the wrist. Step and you are circling around, then the wrist turn and separate the hands heaven and earth. Follow the top hand down. I'll give a close-up on that next for tomorrow, I promise. So other side, touch the right below the wrist, step, turn, palms together. I think I screwed this up. So, no, I didn't screw it up. And arms down. Yeah, I did. I remember screwing it up and thinking, you got to talk about that. Okay, when you go forward, turn, and then shift. Yes, and then the outside hand is in the right place. Okay, so if you could see that, sometimes you screw up, even if you know them, and you just fix it. Okay, going into number 3. And arms sweep by, make the chicken beak. Arms sweep around the front, coming up the midline, push out, and step back together and arms down. And stepping out to the side. Okay, screwed that one up too. Okay, step out, grab and now open up. There it is. Good. And then arms swing by. You turn the head, come around, come up the midline, push out, and step together. Remember, you just get another try. Look how many seeds are on that tree. You get so many tries. Number 4. Okay, step out, and you're turning. Pull back on the bow and shift around. I'll make sure to give another angle of that too for the next video. Stepping out, but just concentrate on your legs. There's plenty of time to get the arms more and more accurate. But the legs are doing that pigeon toe lunge, we'll call it. We're doing this twice. Step out. The arms move because the chest turns. Swing back around and down. Step out, shoots the arms forward, pull back on the bow, then the palms face the ground, you turn back, step together. Into number 5. It's called brush the toes. You follow the hand down, up, over to the other side. The palm flat against the chest, the hip, the outer leg. Brush the toes. Switch, and so your pinky of the fist is coming up the outside of the leg as you're standing up, and other side. Drop the hand, follow it up and over. The palm will face the other direction. Then it goes, brushes down the body, makes contact, brushes the toes, and then make a fist up the outer leg. Same one. Number 4, 5, and 6 of these we always do twice. So it's not just because we're learning them. You always do them twice. Across the toes and then standing. Up the outer leg. Okay, this is rhinoceros. Same legs as number 4, as shooting the bow. Different arms. Okay, step out. The arms shoot back. It's a big shoulder. Just be careful. If it hurts your shoulder, bend your elbows, okay? A lot more. Palms face the sky. You step back together. Step out, arms shoot by your sides, like big circle back behind you, and then up, palms to the sky. When the legs start shifting back, that turns your hands, turns your palms up, and you step back together. Stepping out, sweeping out and around, look up, hold up the moon, gaze at the moon, palms up, and shift back. Okay, into number 7, and this is the stepping behind you. You want to bring your arms out. There's lots of different ways to do this. You can be just stepping behind you a little bit. You can step behind you a lot. The important piece here is the cross behind with the leg. You could be holding on to a chair. If you can start to lower down as you're stepping back and doing this crisscross applesauce lunge with pushing your hands out, that's where we're going. That's where we're getting. Okay. And you're really trying to get more length in the side body, so you can turn this into a stretch. Switch the step back and stretch. And step back. That was 7. So 8, you're going to come up the body right below the chest, and then you're going to turn the palms forward and up, come onto your toes and look up. We don't normally do this twice, but sometimes I do it twice so you can learn it. Come up and palms face forward, and then up onto your toes. Then turn the wrists so the palms face up and arms down and down on your heels. That's number 8. So number 9 is more of this stepping back, crisscross applesauce lunge behind you and trying to lower all the way down to get the back knee to touch the ground. So give yourself time to learn this. Just in the beginning, the stepping back is enough. That's what we're activating. The pathways, stepping back. Okay. That was 7, 8. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. You're already at 9. And we have 10 and 11. 12 is the closing. So that doesn't, 12 you just did. So we only have 2 more to learn, and then we're going to keep fine-tuning these. Okay. Slow the breathing down. Remember how many tries you get. You get as many as this red maple. All those seeds.